Hello, friends and foes. I come to you today with something new. This is not the content I was originally going to be addressing, in fact, but I figured I want to be able to vibe with the reality of my life. Spontaneous things that come about, they give me new ideas, they reassert new values, ideals, whatnot. That's pretty much what my life is. It's measured in just realizing new things about myself. So basically, where I am now is very relevant to what I'm going to be discussing. It's actually like probably one of the coolest things to happen to me in a while. Like I like those wake-up calls. I've come out of my way to come here to Place des Arts, where I was last night, and especially where I am right now. I don't know if you see, there's a red bench behind me. Well, the story goes like this, kids. Basically, yesterday I skipped class to go to a museum here, which is right down there, to go to a museum with a girl who I actually really like. She's really awesome. And whatever, it was really cool. I was excited to be going to this museum with her in particular. And like any spenny or puppy who's excited, they wag their tail. And the way I wag my tail is I kind of like hop around and just like live through my body, through how I'm feeling, the emotions I'm feeling. I'm not one to hold back. I'm gonna fully express how I'm feeling. One of the things that expressed how I was feeling was I was with her. I was with the girl who I like, by the way, and we're making our way to the museum over there, and here's this bench, and I'm so excited. I'm holding my longboard and other stuff, and I maneuver hopping over this bench out of excitement. However, and all you snowboarders out there will understand what I'm saying when I caught toe side, okay? In my pursuit to jump over this bench, what had happened was my toe caught somewhere here on an edge, and I truly just launched forward over here, landed, and that was that. Like, it was truly a brutal fall. Brutal. My knees hurt right now. So, why am I telling you this? Think about it. There is a lot of value in that situation. Just the fact that I wanted to come out of my way to film here, this is out of my way, to film here and talk about this, that's how significant I think it truly is. That's how I believe there is value in what had happened. I fell and humiliated myself in front of someone who I like, okay? What did I do? How did I handle the situation? I got up and I laughed. I just laughed. And I even, of course, I howled, as you might even predict. It just made me feel so absolutely free. And that was that. That was perfect. It was probably the best thing that could have happened last night when hanging out with this girl, okay? It happened early. Think about it. We were on our way to the museum, and it happened early on in the interaction. Do you realize how much falling helped me? It helped me disassociate myself with my ego, with my identity. It helped me take myself less seriously. The fall only benefited me in the long run, and I'm grateful for it, okay? Because a year ago, a fall like that in front of the person that I like and presumably am trying to impress would humiliate me. Think of this in another retrospect. Think of it like, what if I had fallen, I landed on the floor as I did, but instead I just curled up in a ball and I just like was on the verge of tears, thinking like, oh, I'm hopeless. And then she would be there and be like, are you okay? And I'd be like, go on without me. There's no point. What if I had done that? I would have made her uncomfortable. I would have just never learned anything from the interaction. I would be here right now, butthurt. I'd be like, oh, that happened. Meh. So what? I fell, and it was enlightening. It was enlightening. Humiliating, I'll always put quotations, humiliating myself early in the evening, spending time with her, just made me feel like, well, I've already done that, so I guess I'm free to be whoever I want to be. And I did. And guess what? we both had a really, really great time. Last night was one of the best nights I've had in a really long time. I'm so happy about it, I really am. And falling was just the cherry on top. It really was. And where is the value for you, for viewers, for whoever the hell is listening to this? Welcome rejection. Embrace failure. Humiliate yourself. What that will do for you is you will develop a sort of resistance towards it. You will, it's like an immune system. It's an immune system that you're strengthening, okay? And I need to put it out there that the most profound things that have ever occurred, that have ever happened to me, the most profound realizations, the most valuable experiences were the ones where I fucked up the most. Fucking up is a good thing. You need to fuck up. You need to let yourself fuck up. You need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, be willing to humiliate yourself. Humiliate yourself. Trust me, the more you do it, the more you'll realize, wow, what is embarrassment? It's all self-imposed. You need to be willing to do that. You will grow as a person. You will strengthen your character. You will just reinforce who you are. And because I fell last night, I felt totally relaxed. It's like I already lost it all. I may as well just be me, right? Like I said. And because I felt so relaxed, because I felt so comfortable with myself, she, as a result, obviously felt comfortable with herself. Thank God, you know, like that's so important. That's so important in order to have a good time. We both had such a great time, and I made a fool of myself. It was the best. It was really good. You need to embrace failure. You have to be willing. You have to be willing to just put it all on the line and just be a fool and mess up. And then guess what? You get back up. You get the fuck back up, and you're stronger than ever. Your character's more reinforced. It's more solid. You will become solid. Okay? It's amazing. And guess what? If you're avoiding rejection, if you're fearing failure, if you are avoiding it, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. What you have to realize is that this world, life, it's a humongous joke. It's a big joke. Don't take yourself so seriously. It's a humongous joke. And falling last night, I'm now thinking like, oh, someone pulling a prank on me, you know? It's funny. Everything's just funny. Life's a big joke. Don't take yourself so seriously. Embrace failure. Take chances. Take risks. Catch an edge. Snowboarders, catch an edge. Fall, get up. Surging with adrenaline, feeling more capable than ever. You'll be resilient. Okay? That's what you need to do. You need to do this for yourself. You owe it to yourself. Don't take yourself so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Life is short. It's short. Have a blast. Humiliate yourself. Do what you have to do. Just do it. Just do it. Take risks. Embrace failure. Do it. Okay. I'm gonna quickly read something to you here from the essential writings of Ralph Waldo Emerson, a thinker who I'm very, very fond of. He's just brilliant, and the way he writes resonates with me in particular. And this is from his essay on self-reliance. And I've highlighted practically everything in this chapter, but I really like this in particular. So please interpret it as you please. Please, please, please. Yeah, so listen. You will always find those who think they know what is your duty better than you know it. It is easy in the world to live after the world's opinion. It is easy in solitude to live after our own. But the great man is he who in the midst of the crowd keeps with perfect sweetness the independence of solitude. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you recognize that it is in fact really cool. Maybe I'm just a geek, but I would argue against that. I think Ralph Waldo Emerson and other thinkers are worth checking out. Because why not? They have value to offer us. Value everywhere.